Hey everybody, welcome into this new tutorial. In this video, let's take a look how you can create a custom slider of images into your WordPress.com first website. So if you don't have an account, if you don't have a website, it's really easy to do that. Actually, I'm going to leave you a link down below in the description. You might be getting free rewards just by signing up. So once you do have an account, it's going to be appearing here, the home section. So here into the home section, I assume that you've already created a website. So once you do have the website, you can start to design your site. So if I go into the edit side, it's going to be sending me right away into the editor of the WordPress, and I can see different tools that are going to be helping me to start editing my WordPress. So we hit into skipped for now. Here is my design, my template actually, because I actually didn't do anything. So what I want to focus on only is into adding some plugins, or let's say for example applications inside of WordPress. So if I go into the plus button that appears in here, what I do want to focus on is into all the patterns, all the blocks that I'll be using here. So instead of looking for the slider, I want to go into the search bar and hit into slider. So here into this slider, I want to choose the image compare. This is how it's going to be looking, the image compare, or I can choose the slideshow. So I can hit in here, and what I can do is just to drag and drop like this. So here's the image before, here's the image after. If you do want to add something like that, this is like just for the image compare, and the slideshow is going to be appearing like this. So here into the slideshow, I want to drag some images. I want to select my images. I want to choose some media library, and I want to choose these 3 images. I'm going to hit into enter. So here I do have the image slider, and really easy, right, to add the slider. And after that, you want to go into this pencil that appears in here. If you want to add more stuff, you can add more URLs. Even you can add a URL, it's going to be appearing in here. Now if I choose these 3 dots, what I can do is to show me more settings about this slideshow, so I can try to edit my specific slideshow, because I think this one looks really easy or really basic, right? So here into the effects, I can try to use some transition effects, for example fade. So if I choose fade, it's going to be looking like this. I'm going to stick around with the slide. Here into the advanced tools, I have multiple classes with spaces if I want to add something like that. I do have the autoplay, and it's going to be a delay of 3 seconds. I'm going to hit of 2 seconds, 1 and 2, and change. So that's how it's going to be looking. If I choose the X button now, I can go back into my website. Now there's another way that you can do this if you want to create like something much more advanced and much more easier. Easier, I'm not pretty sure, but more advanced, yes. So first of all, I'm going to hit into save. Save once again, and we already have this saved it. Now what I want to do is to go into the WordPress once again, and if I go in here, I do want to focus into the patterns. I'm going to hit into the plus button once again, and here into the blocks. Here we do have different sources that we can add. We do have widgets, and here into the widgets you can look for the slider, or what I can do is to look once again into the search bar and look for the slide. So here I do have post carousel, a carousel post, the slideshow, the slideshow that we just created, and the image compare. So if I once again just drag and drop, here is the post title like this. So I just need to go into the 3 dots, show me more settings, and I can add the slider aspect ratio. So as you can see, I do have different options to edit into this slider. It's going to be looking much better than this one, of course. And here choose a specific post. So you're going to go into post, begin typing post title, for example, click autocomplete results to select. So I'm going to hit post number 1, and there we go. slideshow settings, I want to hit, of course, 16:9 if you only want to focus into let's say only for computers, desktops. If you only want for a website for mobile, hit into 9:16 or 3:4 or 101 or 4:3 if you want to focus into both of them. So then you want to autoplay this, and here is to show category. You want to post types, you go for posted, and here into the band section you want to add CSC right away. So in here actually I do have these images that I think it's for my internet because of my internet, but here this is like something more advanced with more advanced tools. I want to go back into Canva Gigs once again, into the home section actually of my website. So if I locate the plugin section that appears in here, these plugins are like applications that are created from WordPress and some users that do have this access. So here into the e-commerce search bar that appears in here, I want to look once again for slide. So if I click into slide, I have different options that I can add into my store. So I want to look for sort of applications, plugins that they do have a lot of stars, and of course they have a free option. So as you can see, it says requires a plan upgrade, requires a plan upgrade. So I want to focus only into the one that appears as free. So if I don't see anyone, let's see if we can filter that into the upper side. I think we cannot do that, but what I can do is to still look for something that says totally for free without requiring a plan upgrade. For example, this one, the Jetpack. So go into install the application, for example this one, hit into upgrade inactive. In our case I don't want to focus in there because this one is not for free. But if you do want to pay for that, I mean, it's something that I think for me it's not really worthy, because all of these applications are like you have to pay. If you have, of course, a plan inside WordPress, all of these applications are actually for free. You don't have to worry about that. So I can have the free advantage to select whatever I wanted to with all the great stars like this one, and I can go into upgrade inactive. So I can choose once again the current application that I want to upgrade the plan, choosing to upgrade, and I'm just good to go. If you don't want to focus like that, if you don't want to do this payment, you don't have to be worrying about that, because I just showed you how we can do this totally for free with different ways inside your website, inside your template that you already created into WordPress. But if you do want to do this like more in a more easy way, and you can afford an application like this one, then be my guest and do the upgrade. You can accept that, and you don't have to do anything that we just created down before. So hopefully guys, it was a very useful video for you. Now don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more information about this great WordPress application. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to smash that like button, and I will see you on the next one.